Hey folks, Dave here, and welcome to the world of The Witcher 2. I'm actually coming off of a very nasty, over week-long cold, so my voice might be a little bit off here, and I'm going to try to avoid coughing into the microphone. But while I've been sick, I've been diving back into both The Witcher books and The Witcher 2. I've now finished the main Witcher series of novels, thanks to the fan translations, and I'm diving back into The Witcher 2 with a lot more appreciation for the lore and just what's going on in the world. I wanted to walk you guys through the basics of the world of The Witcher because I am super excited about The Witcher 3 coming out next spring. I already have it pre-ordered, and if it's anything close to the quality of the second game in the series, it's going to be absolutely just immersive and tons of fun. As you guys can see here in the river town of Flotsam, the environments in the Witcher series are beautiful. The world is this really interesting mix of kind of Lord of the Rings combined with Game of Thrones, with a lot of Eastern European mythology and monster stories and that sort of thing. It's a very unique universe. In this universe, you play as Geralt of Rivia. You are a witcher, also known as a monster hunter. Of course, your particular character, Geralt, also known as the White Wolf, has a lot more backstory than just a traditional witcher would, but I'll let you guys discover some of that on your own. For now, all you really have to know about witchers is they hunt monsters for money. And as you can see here, I'm carrying two swords. Witchers do traditionally carry two swords. I would draw the one here, but I am in the town, and the guards would not react kindly to that. The one on the left is a steel sword for fighting humans, and the one on the right is a silver sword for fighting monsters.
So how's it going, dear? Everything all right at the household?
Youngsters screaming in daytime, the old man moaning at night.
And how do you find the country?
What I'm going to do in this video, besides giving you guys a look at the environment, is do a little bit of side questing and exploring to introduce this world to you. My goal is going to be avoiding main quest and major spoilers for the story, but of course there will be minor exploration and minor side quest spoilers. Before I head out of town into the wilderness and all of the forests, I'm going to want to meditate and prepare some potions. A witcher is a bit of a mutant, as you can see by Geralt's eyes right there, but even then, a lot of their fighting ability comes not just from their training, but from their careful use of potions, as well as magical signs, like Ard, which is kind of a force push, and Igni, which is a magical fireball. Witchers aren't quite magicians or mages or sorceresses, but they do have some light magical abilities. But like I said, potions are a very important part of their fighting style. So let's meditate here. Go to alchemy. Let's get our health potion swallow. Let's get one more. And then from there, let's see, we got our red haze bomb we can create. But I think the dancing star is actually a bit more useful. I'm now out of one of my main ingredients, so that will have to do until I can get more ingredients to have. I believe that is... what is that? Aether, yeah. I believe that stuff usually grows in caves.
It's wet.
So we'll be on the lookout for that. As you guys can see from the poster here, Flotsam is being more or less blockaded by a large river creature. That's part of our main quest to get out of this area, is we have to open up the river crossing to be able to leave the town. The forest side of the town is just too thick and too dangerous to travel in. Besides the unrepaired roads, there are a large number of elves, in particular Scoia'tael elven bandits. These are elves that believe in the superiority of their race and want elven independence. Because of the actions of these non-human Scoia'tael bandits, a lot of the other non-humans that live in human communities, like here in Flotsam, are regarded with a lot of suspicion and hatred even by the rest of the human community. Here in Flotsam, if we go past the pretty nice human market area, we'll travel into the non-human district, the ghetto basically, where the dwarves and the elves are forced to live separate. Let's talk
So how
to
can we help you, eh?
our dwarven blacksmith here. Do one last check before we head out. Is there anything else we can use? I don't really have any armor to craft or anything like that. Is there any weight that we can drop? I am carrying 2 different kinds of steel swords just because I have 2 very nice ones right now. Alright, well, I don't really see a lot of stuff that we need here. Let's pack things up. Oh, I am also carrying a trophy on my belt. This is from a large group of wraiths that I killed, and while I'm carrying it on my belt, I do an extra amount of damage. You can collect different kinds of creature trophies as you hunt monsters in the game, and each one has different effects. The guards are asleep. Keep it up, men. And there's our warning poster. Attention, monsters. For the sake of adventure, I might actually go a bit out of our way to hopefully run into some creatures out here. Here we have the peasants' village just outside of town. I'm gonna duck through here briefly just so you guys can appreciate the environments in The Witcher. These areas look so lifelike with just a ton of texturing details.
Death to the squirrels!
Yes, child, that's nice. Lots of vegetation and characters running around, fishing or repairing or playing in the mud, as the kids like to do. This was, in my opinion, one of the best looking games on PC in 2011, and it still holds up so well today. Let's go ahead and follow this nicely textured creek bed out of the village and into the forest. That is quite the forest, and with how narrow these pathways are, you guys can see why not a lot of trade happens through this forest. Flotsam is a border community, and it's really just a stopping point along the river for trade. So, what we're doing on this side quest is, earlier in the game, I completed a side quest where I had actually talked to a troll and learned some information. But we'll get back to that because here come a lot of neckers. These guys are underground swamp dwellers. And they are very good at dodging my fast swings with my blade. I'm gonna fire off Quinn here, which will give me a magical shield, which he immediately hits, you jerk. No, I still have it. A little bit of Igni. And a backstab there. I am very injured. Let's give him a well-balanced dagger. There we go. At this stage in the game, I really have to watch those hits into my back, because my back is not protected well.
Got to blow up this nest.
That is one of the Necker's nests, but I don't have the correct bomb to blow them up yet. Whoa! Nasty devils. Let's get Quinn up again. Quick Igni. Ah, I dodged. Very nice. These guys are fast. So am I. Let's fire off Quinn once more. Alright, I think we survived that. Let's collect a few bits of our enemies here for use in potions. Oh, I saw one running back there. So I've basically found some intelligence earlier in the game that suggests that there is a bandit hideout in the woods past a local bridge. There's a bit more to it than that, but that's all I want to say for the sake of spoilers. I see more Neckers. Let's arm this trap. Oh, can't. Whoa! Necker warrior right next to me. Gotta keep our Quinn up. Ah, those backstabs. They're so fast. Whew, that was a close one. Let's get Quinn back up so we can regen our health here. Ah, that guy had a good mutagen on him. We gotta keep Quinn up. I want those mutagen upgrades. There they are. Okay, let's keep moving here. These guys are just going to keep coming until I destroy those nests. And there's a convoy they just took out, it looks like. This poor guard is full of arrows. Oh, that means it wasn't a Necker attack, it was the Scoia'tael Elven bandits. What is that? Oh, Neckers again. I've got to get some bombs to take out those nests. Alright, before we get turned around here, let's go right here and head towards that bridge. That takes care of that. Not that, though. Here we are at last. The Witcher games are very good at making the Witcher's combat feel a lot like the books. You fight in a very fluid and fast fashion. So here's our bridge, and it is actually maintained, albeit poorly at the moment, by a troll. Now, of course, you are a Witcher, a monster hunter, but the Witcher's Code states that for sentient beings, which in this case, in this universe, includes trolls, if you can communicate with the creature, you can only kill it if it is truly a bad creature. In the case of our troll here, he just had a drinking problem that I helped him solve.
Why, Buck? You're imagining things, troll. There's no one here.
So we're going to leave him be to hopefully get back to work on fixing this bridge. We're going to head upstream towards that bandit campsite. Man, this game is gorgeous. It looks like we have an elf hanging from a tree. And at the foot of the tree, another victim maybe? Well, they have some money and some daggers. It looks like our bandit hideout is going to be on the far side of the swamp. I am going to swing wide. I don't want to miss any possible loot. Oh, hello, bandit hideout. Do we have any traps we could set up? I do have some bear traps. I'm gonna pull out my steel sword here, which is really gonna tear through these guys. It's a modified steel sword with a rune attached. You can see it glowing right there on the blade. There goes my first bear trap. Oh man. Sucks to be that guy.
Come to Papa!
Have some igni. Ooh.
Temeria for Temerians!
Let's get them pinned back here. I see some dead guards from the town too. We'll fire off Quen just in case.
Hit the freak!
How about a well-balanced dagger for you? And igni.
Hit the freak!
That guy has a shield. There goes one. And execution. We'll use Yarden here to get around his shield. He's now pinned in place, and backstab, and backstab. That ends that. All he had was wire rope, rags and twine. You guys must be terrible bandits. There's like 1,000 bear traps through here. My armor is so good I can just walk right over top of them. Harvest some herbs right there. Let's see what's inside their bandit house. A lot of kegs. Oh wait. It looks like this is a Fizztech refinery. It's a drug house basically. Yeah, 11 orens. There's some iron ore. Ooh, superb cutlass. 111 orens. We have a sun rune and a diagram for crafting a very nice set of armor. That appears to be a pile of Fizztech right there. Well, our intel was good, that's for sure. And thanks to our earlier actions, that was only a small part of the bandit crew. We probably don't have to worry about any more as we leave. Let's see. Crafting diagram. Where did that go? Oh man, that superb cutlass, or the robust cutlass, does up to 22 damage. Let's see. What can we add to that? Enhancements. We could do a fire rune, which is plus 5% damage, and a chance of incineration. And if we add a second fire rune to that, they'll make it absolutely deadly against humans, with a 20% chance of incineration per strike. Well guys, that's going to do it for our unnamed quest, our kind of exploration quest. I'm going to come back next with an actual marked side quest. Whoa, another guard full of arrows. If you guys really want to avoid side quest spoilers... Oh, a whole campsite. Now might be a good time to stop. Once I loot these poor guys' campsite. Robust leather trousers. Sweet. I'm gonna wear a dead man's pants. No, they're actually not that much better. Oh, they are exactly the same. Oh well.